So, it is time to start this lobotomy session. I have seen gameplay of it up until day 19. And it was a person who had also not played the game before, so you can say that my knowledge of the game is still very limited. I know some monsters, I know what you're supposed to be doing for the most part, but I have no experience myself. So it's one of those games where you cannot expect perfection when you get into it, you know? It's one of those, faff around and find out, I guess. I'm not gonna do the tutorial because I don't think I need it. I think me watching gameplay of it is enough tutorial. And I'll get straight to first day. And I'll also, it's like a half visual novel type of situation here. It has like these characters that talk to you. So I'm gonna try and do some voices to give some personality to them. You know, some voices is better than no voices. So even if it's cringe, it's better than me just doing it in my normal voice. I think. I don't know what that means, so yes. Okay, let's see. Hello, X. I don't know, that's not a good voice. That's basically my voice. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace. Also, let me know if the volume levels are good or need adjustment. Sorry, I interrupted her. So please, have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. I honestly quite like my name. How do you feel about yours? I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. Ah, I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. I'm sorry, I don't know where the stone came from. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. You're not smiling though. Haha, don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. Low expectations, I see. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. I don't know, that ponytail of yours kind of looks like a door handle, you know? I wonder what's inside of that brain of yours. I can open it like a door. I take a peek inside, you know? That kind of sort of thing. Kind of does look like a balcony, the door handle of a balcony. There, that's what it looks like. You have to like lift it up and then open it. My appearance was designed... Oh, I already read that. Sorry. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Yeah, I'd say you're pleasing to look at. You're not an ugly character. Well... we can't really know if it's a JPEG or a PNG, so, you know. Or it could be a different file format, you know. You wouldn't know. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. Oh my goodness, I combined words there. I'm certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Yeah, I bet you, yeah. Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? Yeah, let's get to know the company. That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. You're only attracted to PNGs. Oh, so that's how you know that it's a JPEG. I see. Yeah, you have like that higher level of knowledge about the difference between JPEG and PNG. I see. Your world is constantly growing, and the demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then, we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. To isolate them in a controlled environment and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed into the role as the manager, you'll be able to access all current information about the abnormalities from the Wikipedia. Damn, my voice is getting dried out already. This is very important that you know and understand these beings well to be successful in your position. Oh, Angela, you're making my voice die. I don't even know why. I think it's because I don't take a breather in between voice lines. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lack blank, yes, but will be filled out a little by little. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates to pen it. And I, in attempts of trying to do that. Where did you get a chair from? You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting process. Our systems are continually, that is the word, updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. Why did you stand up all of that? Okay. I was just about to mention, you don't understand the concept of patience, do you? What? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other owls. Owls? My languaging skills are not the greatest today. Sorry about that. That work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and I even would have trouble managing it on my own. Someone determined— Oh no, that there should be an AI to— How long do you talk for? If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. So who all are AIs? I can't really tell who are human and who are AIs. They all kind of have the same art style. Well then, shall we greet her now? Oh my goodness, we're finally out of that room. You can hear rushed footsteps from behind. Manager! Manager! I arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, Manager. I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malka, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corp. Please make your introduction as brief as possible and go prepare for the meeting. Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. But hey, at least the others, Sephiroth, are looking forward to meeting you, are they now? Well, maybe not all of them, exactly. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Malka. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, Manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here, I know from experience. But don't worry, I'll be sure to help you. I am not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem Sephiroth, you know. I would sew buttons onto a skirt in the wrong direction or add salt instead of sugar to food. Yeah, that's not really good. But still, you can do it. Just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed, Manager. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck. Wham 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 wham. I can't take it anymore, manager. You're in here, right? I have to get out of here, please. I know you're capable of it. You're the manager. You're the same as the rest of us. You can do anything. Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Every day here's a delight for me. It's so horrible. I can't take it anymore. I go insane. Nothing here is normal. Do you really think you can't handle it? Please, I don't want to be here. Let me out of here, please. Manager, even though we're the head of the facility, that employee belongs to my department, so I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please. Nah, I don't care. I don't even know the person. Thanks for acknowledging my position. Please don't be alarmed. These kinds of things happen quite often. Alright, it must be the first time you've seen something like this. It's my first time here, so, you know, you can assume everything is my first time. Usually Miss Angela or I handle this kind of stuff. It's just a tiny hiccup. Nothing for you to worry about. No, please, manager, please. Okay, manager, please make sure to remember that the primary goal is harvesting energy from the abnormalities. In order to harvest energy, you need to work on them. In the most basic yet important task we have here at the corporation, please don't let me down. I know you can do it. Complete 3 work processes with the abnormalities. I think that's simple enough, right? Yes, let's get into it. My voice is gonna die like in the 15 minutes into the stream and I'm already about to die. Well, this marks a great beginning. I mean, there's nothing really we can do right now. So let's... Okay, now I have to get to know the controls. Okay, this is to move around. Zoom in, and this is to select. And yes, this is our first creature. It's Jesus! Basically. I think we should work on this as much as possible and farm it so that we will in the future benefit more. Before I pick like an actual god of death that will bring destruction upon all of us, because I know that that's what I'm gonna be doing. You know, I see something like I can sense you. I'm like, ah yes, I like the sound of that, and then it's like in all of our heads and we all explode or something. I don't know, man. Okay, well, I guess now let's see what the options are. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong? Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. I actually know all of these 3. I know what they are. But because I'm going off the feels, like what feels they give, I like this one the most. And I know what this is. It'll be fine. It's not really that bad. Maybe it's good I was training the insight word. Face the fear. Build the future. That is the motto of our founder. The one whom we refer to as A. Oh no. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Face the fear is, my kind. We are the first humans of this world to discover abnormalities. Are you though? Of course, with the exclusion of myself, as I do not exactly belong to humanity. I'd say that you belong to humanity, but you're not human. We are pioneering an entirely new world in a brand new field of study. The discoveries we have made thus far are merely the tip of the iceberg. Abnormalities have been among us since the beginning. Sorry. However, we have only just found their essence, their strange nature. We confirmed them for the first time, and we faced fear itself. They were fundamentally an incarnation of fear. Okay, why did we move here? There was a bit of confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually I am in charge of the security of our office. However, it seems that I failed to pay enough attention to the Sephira meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'll take that as a no. Death, right? I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I consider natural and obvious may come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role, and they must be faithful to their part without any errors, synergizing with each other. Now imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actor should have played their predetermined part of the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. Oh my goodness, stop putting bad words together. Bad words that make my tongue die. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role and its actors are finished. What are you even talking about? That is what we mean when we say someone resigns. They die. Yes, I know. Great job, manager. You did not... Oh wait, no. You did exactly what I asked for. You did not do what I asked. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day went all right. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect, though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility, unable to be contained, and sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors. The drills do no good when you encounter them, since we don't have enough data on them. So we always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes, when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. Why did the music change? It's not like fear or anything, it's some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpitating out of control, and it feels like I'm no longer myself. How could I describe it? It's something wriggling inside of me. Little by little. Like a panic attack, or what? Your job isn't just to keep the abnormalities in control. You need to make sure that they're happy so they'll produce as many PE boxes as they can. Please work hard on this. Everything else should be secondary to that objective. Okay. We don't need that just yet. We don't need this just yet. I'd say that game speed acceleration is probably the most useful one right now. Okay. We're gonna get a new creature. I'm gonna hire Hannah. It is the burb. It's the evil burb. Okay, I will start off by having Hannah do that. And then hope for the best that my Aurora does not die. I need information on this bird. Oh no! Aurora, don't die! Please! The bird is evil. Oh no! This is I don't think we're... Okay. Yeah, Aurora is fine. It's bird though. I don't like how it stretches its neck. It's kind of bopping though. And I will put Aurora back in here. Come on, Aurora. You can do it. Don't fail me. Okay, it's starting off a bit better than last time. Never mind. Never mind, it's not. Please, Aurora, don't die. Oh no. Aurora, please. Did she die? Or I think she died. Guys, I think Aurora's dead. No, no. Should I think I didn't do enough insight work. Let's act like nothing happened, okay? Okay, we'll ignore the bird for now because we're clearly not good enough for the bird yet. The bird will kill us. So I'll have Aurora do this instead. I should probably also work on temperance because it's also work success, which is really good. And getting that up would be really nice. Then I can work on the bird. Okay, we got to Prudence 2 at least. And we did level up Temperance. Or not level up, but we improved it. Hannah's still 1. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. That sounds terrifying. Everything will be peaceful while you're under the fairy's care. Somewhere in the distance you can hear seagulls. I kinda want this. Oh no! I'm coming to you, you who will be reduced to ash like me. That... Hey, it's fine, right? It can't be that bad, right? It's only the 3rd day, right? That sounds absolutely terrifying. It sounds like I should avoid it at all cost. But I'm taking it because, as I said, I'm going for the feels. And that one I feel with. Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of these 2 would you want? I wish for the company to prosper. I wish to mature my spirit. Yeah, I don't care about the company. Come to think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer. As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world. So I asked them for the definition of spirit. Then that manager told me, well, I unfortunately do not recall the details of that conversation. Even an AI cannot store every bit of data. Unnecessary information should be deleted for smooth operation. So you may be asking yourself, if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. They're all friggin' dead! I do promise to cheer you for the journey to your final goal though. You did it again, and you did it flawlessly too. I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always so full. But I know I can get through it. I should do my best, like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. I always have to check my list or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me all the time. I can't leave any mistakes, you know. I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here at the Sephira of the control team. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time, but I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for since a long, long time ago. Even before I was capable of thinking. Feels as if I've wished for the same thing before in some other place that wasn't the control team. Malka, please finish the report I requested by the end of the day. Sure thing, boss. I've got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager. The AIs here are all unstable, with the exception of me. It's especially bad for Malkuth. You've noticed, haven't you? I can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control her. Huh. As you may know, our facility isn't really the most stable thing. We're only able to keep the abnormalities contained thanks to the clip-off deterrents, which we briefly adjust down just before the workday begins. But this deterrence becomes unstable as time goes on, and eventually some abnormalities may undergo a meltdown. Okay, let's hire someone and put 1 point into fortitude. London. Okay. It's a burning man! Okay, I have no idea about this creature. I've never seen this one before. So let's try and figure out what this dude does. Let's do insight with Aurora and see what happens. If Aurora dies, it's fine, as long as we find out what this thing even is. Oh? Aurora worked while standing in the corner. Oh. Piercing burns wildly. Still enough of the match left to burn with the flames. There's nobody inside that flame. Oh no! Aurora almost died! Oh! Yikes, that thing burns. I should probably invest these points to... Okay, was Insight the right... Insight 1 and 2 is good. And I'm gonna invest one of these for these boxes. When the work result is normal, the click-off come lowered with a normal probability. Oh. Oh, so that's what those things mean. Yeah, this bird freaking killed Aurora last time. I'm gonna try it again. Please, Aurora. Come on, Aurora. Please don't die. Aurora's doing fine right now. Don't want to jinx anything. Oh my goodness, Aurora's doing it. Okay, that was the first bad box. Okay, Aurora is our bird lady. Wow. That's pretty impressive. I guess we can work up to get the basic information. So we can have the name and stuff up. Oh no. Okay, Aurora might die. She last time just made it out by scratch. If I get more than 4 of these boxes, Aurora's dead. Oh no! It's already oh no! She has to have like 1 health or something. Okay, 3. Oh. Aurora, you can't keep getting away with this. Okay, so it's not that it lowers, it's a probability. So it's not 100% that it will lower, it's just that there's a chance it will, and it's a normal chance. I see. Yeah, that makes sense, okay. And... you're at... Wait, what?! Aurora! I forgot to pause the game! Okay, Aurora, it's fine. The bird is fine. Let's just ignore the bird. I forgot to pause the game. Oh, we don't even know anything about this dude, though. We should be really careful. I don't know what will happen if this dude breaks out or something. I don't know if it can break out. It's probably gonna kill all of us. We're all gonna die. Why is the music still going? The bird is fine. Why are they all 9s? The satisfaction is only temporary though. Many of those who underwent an operation inside the machine have found themselves rested and healthy again. Now everything will be just fine. You know what? I can live without this thing. I won't live without this. No, I won't live with this. I don't know what it is. I don't remember what it is. I've seen this text, but I don't remember what it attaches itself to. Let's just find out then, I guess. Let's find out. Do you take pride in what you do here? No! If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add this that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? I can take pride in that. Yeah, sure. Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. This means you are performing your role well. This shows that there should only be good news to come. Nah, man. Nah, I'm a lawsuit ready to happen. A machine such as myself doesn't flatter easily. It is good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. You were so withdrawn, face all grey and grim, and you were all nervous about my presence. Don't worry, it's okay for you to be happy now. Today is a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour a glass, shall we toast? Today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. Did I? I didn't see one of the employees on the board, so is it like a planned thing that someone dies? Cause they had no reason to just kill over and die. In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this, just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risk from the beginning. The company grows fertilized by their sacrifices. It's as simple as that. I'm sure they would have felt proud of themselves as they took their final breath. Accepting their deaths with equanimity will be the greatest respect you can pay to them. That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased, in memoriam of their noble sacrifices. Is it non-alcoholic though? No alcohol? I don't want to really drink. You want to save it for later? That's fine. There will be many more occasions on which to toast. No, I just don't drink alcohol. However, manager, please refrain from drinking alone when I'm not around. A toast is only worth when there's a companion around to clink glasses together. Nah, it's not about that. I'll just not drink it. Okay, I'm gonna hire a new person to deal with this dude. I'm gonna put fortitude and temperance? So that their work success is higher? And then I will, give everyone a weapon and a suit. Oh, it's this thing. Well, hey, I didn't take any monster, at least. I'll just never touch this and I'll be fine. Yeah, no touchy the Iron Maiden. I'm not that desperate. So this one will give us the name, the work damage, and the outcome range. I think this is more important. Oh! I think we should unlock this. The escaped exploded after being near their target for 5 seconds. Many of the staff nearby sustained burns from the incident. My goodness, this thing is terrifying! Oh, so you have to fight her. I guess you have to, like, make sure that the target isn't nearby, and then just kite them around while everyone else is running after her and punching her. Well, she's at 2 right now. She's all fine, all good. So I was lucky that I chose insight work when I was testing it out for the first time. I can't keep getting away with this. Huh, that's interesting. That's a really strong weapon. But it's very slow. But it is long-ranged. Pointless monologues, let's go. Our founder, A, has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships. So you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How was your day been today? I did not say that very well. Well, of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries, no? Manager, how has your life been? It could be better. I cannot see the color of your life as you do. While I am unable to console you with the empty words such as, that's not true, many things will change while you are here. That much is clear. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil. A fertile soul as well, I guess. The right temperature and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malfallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even leaves. Small leaves, not shall. Small leaves are challenges full of pain. Are you done? I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend the soil. We need to be honest here. Malkov, you simply cannot suppress the ordeals with the employees you currently have at your disposal. Trust me, I am the head of the information team. Even if your team was to suppress the ordeals on their own, there's too great of a risk to extreme mental damage to your employees. But yes, Odd, we only need to consider the mortality rate of the agents and the possibility of the abnormalities breaching. Malkov, Lady Angela said that one crazy employee will kill 10 others. I am the Sephiroth of the control team. I may make outrageous mistakes in all other aspects, but this role I know better than anyone else. I know how to handle employees on the verge of insanity. I even wrote down a code of conduct for it. Honestly, it feels like I'm the only one who follows the guide, am I wrong? Please tell me if you happen to need it. I can always share a copy with you. I'm fine, but that code of yours... I don't need weak employees in my department. Weakness means elimination, the death of your place in my department. To work for the control team, the department that leads the corporation, signifies that you should be more capable than everyone else. Manager, please say something to them. You've been watching what's happening to those weak-willed employees from the comfort of your office, haven't you? Can any of you guys say something? Well, thanks so much for visiting me. It's made me so happy. We should meet up again sometime, all of us, Upper Sephiroth. I have an announcement to the Sephiroth of the upper layer. The mental corruption levels of the control team's employees exceeded the maximum threshold. And just what did the other Sephiroth do in the meantime? Sit and watch? The control team has failed to handle the ordeals. Supplement the staff immediately and suppress the ordeals. I will ask for support from the other departments. As the clip-off deterrence weakens, the abnormalities will begin to grow agitated. Certain things we call ordeals which we cannot contain will go into a rampage just as they are right now. Could you calm down the employees by suppressing one of the ordeals that show up at dusk? I'll help you with it as soon as I can. Yeah, and she got the temperance to 3. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairy's care. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. You know, because of the thing I said that I'm doing, I'm picking by the feels. This one really hits the feels, right? This one is right the theme that I want to go under. You are aware there are numerous employees working for our company. A majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny, knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems the one who set the rules in place did not consider situations like this. And I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with anyone or someone if there are employees who wish to visit you, but please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you hope they will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine and the next day they will come knocking demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. Okay, so we now have a new creature to worry about. So I'm gonna have Hannah over there. We don't need to hire anyone because we know that this machine over there is... Just don't touch it. Oh, it's an insane person. I'm guessing instinct was the correct one. Seems like it. It's not that great, but it's better than nothing really. Okay, what did it exactly do? Oh, it took a lot of health. I'm a bit worried. Oh. Oh no. We need to save up for that, I guess. I'm guessing instinct works. So let's do it again. That breathing is very annoying. She's relaxed. Smells the unbearable odor of despair. In the darkness, brain slowly rotted. Brain, not brains, brain. Forsaken even by death, shall remain confined here till the end of time. When the work result was bad, the Q counter lowered. That does not help. Oh! Yay! Oh, this is not even has a probability. No, this is just that it lowers, and I'm guessing then he's out. Okay. I think I shot myself in the foot by picking this dude. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna be upping Hannah's fortitude while doing this. And Hannah has the best success with this. As long as we don't get a bad result. Oh, 0 to 6 is bad. Yeah, look, Aurora now has fortitude 3. Dude, your little angel is gnawing on your colleague's finger. It's the puppy. You see a song in front of you. It's approaching, becoming more colorful by the second. Over time, her unbelievable sorrow grew into a mournful obsession, covered in countless lengthy hairs. I kinda wanna take this one. I'm more interested in what this one is. I'm gonna take this one. That one sounds Interesting. None of them really fit the theme I was going for, so I decided that I'm gonna pick something I don't know what to expect of. The energy output of your facility is ever increasing. You have proven that you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. The high echelon is waiting you. Our founder, A, is among them. What do you know about A? A. He's a visionary. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had approached before. In time, he may express interest in meeting you in person. If that happens, you'll be able to make your dreams come true. Myself? Well, of course I highly admire him. But to be fair, he is the one who created me. He is also an enigmatic person. I imagine there are few who can truly understand him. In fact, to truly understand anyone is difficult. Will the day come that I understand you completely? Manager, you are the head of this corporation. You are supposed to set an example for others, but that outfit would warrant you at least 10 penalty points in our department. The manager should be no exception. However, the rules state that a Sephiroth has no authority to impose penalty points on the manager, so I must let you off for now. I am Yesod, the Sephiroth of the information team. The information team is in charge of processing and archiving the data of our company. New information is generated every day, and we need to ensure that the information is accurate, so we must concentrate and focus on our job at all times. It may be compared to a massive biblioteca. A single bit of misinformation could lead to an uncontrollable disaster. I am sure you can understand the gravity of my work. Every sliver of the information that you read, sliver, not silver, contains the despair and desperation of our employees. Please do not think lightly of that information. It seems you are curious about my outfit. I have an aversion to exposing any part of my body. I don't exactly remember when I started feeling this way, but it's likely that I've been this way even before I joined the company. Yes, you have any spare paper? Our department could use some. NetSac, the rules state that we're not supposed to trade resources between teams. It should be in the very first page of the Sephiroth manual. Alright, stop giving me that sharp look, Mr. Viper. Well, I'm heading now. Not in the mood to get bitten today. What are you trying to say with that expression of yours? Is this entertaining to you? Does the nickname make you laugh? My apologies. I overreacted a bit. The other Sephiroth simply use my nickname as a joke, but others use it in a more serious manner. I know there are many employees who genuinely despise me. Nicknames may be a childish thing, but there's no better way to describe a person in such few words. I personally like my nickname. What's your opinion, manager? Seems we're in an agreement then. I should get going now. I need to finish today's work. Oh, and I must send you the next assignment. The information team is always in need of more data on the abnormalities. At this point in our research, we need more testing with instinct work. Instinct work directly resolves an abnormality's primal instinct and drive. Complete 4 instinct works. It's a naked woman! Why does the information team get all the weirdos? I think I'm officially terrified of... Can we just block the purple section off and seal it off and never allow anyone going in there? It's covered in mold, but no one cares to do anything about it. It's working on the containment unit is completely silent. Silent by whispering frantically. Her whispering seems to be getting louder. Before I do anything, I should probably invest in... Okay. Let's have Aurora do this. Okay, it's attachment that we need to work on. Let's get 3 of these so we know how to deal with her. Temperance level 1 may turn their head back after hearing. If they do, they will be subjected to a panic attack. Luckily, I don't think anyone has Temperance level 1. When attachment work was performed, the Clifford counter lowered. Oh. When the work result was normal, the Clifford counter lowered with a normal probability. So we shouldn't do attachment work. Because we don't want it to happen. We don't want her to get out. Non-escaping entity. Huh? There must be something she does then. When the work result was bad, the cucumber rolled with a high probability. When the lady facing the wall cucumber hit 0. Cucumber? Did I just say cucumber? When the cucumber hit 0, every employee in the department suffered white damage. So, how are you supposed to... What? Wait, so... That sounds a bit dumb. Is it like continuous white damage, or is it just a one-time thing? Because if it's continuous, then my basement is full of insane people. No, this entire place is full of people that can just murder me. I don't even know what this dude does when it escapes, but all I know is that one bad move and he's out. It only takes a bad day. It's a jump scare? I'll be what? Faced with a PNG in my face? Or what sort of jump scare are we talking about? Huh. That's a pretty funky crossbow. Very long range. Everyone's justice is just 1. I'm gonna so die. I probably need to put points into that. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. You pressed it numerous times and you still have something you want to know about it? You see a song in front of you. It's approaching, becoming more colorful by the second. Oh, I know what this one is. None of these fit the feels and the vibes I'm going for. So, I'll just have to pick whichever one. Okay, I don't know what these two are. I know what this is. I don't know what these two are, so I'm inclined to pick one of these because I don't know what they do. I'm gonna go with the middle one then. This is gonna be funny. Oh no, what have I gotten myself into? Let me ask you a question. What would you do if one of your subordinates, who is harvesting energy from an abnormality to meet the quota, shall face certain death doing so? It's a very basic question, so I'm certain you know the right answer. Technically, I would save the employee if I get the chance to do so, but we must produce more energy. This is not the perfect answer I was expecting. The truest answer would be to harvest enough energy before such a situation could arise. Lobotomy Corporation is an industry giant, and its mission to produce energy is our top priority. You do seem to listen to my words. I expect you to manage your subordinates with that attitude. What were you talking about? I wasn't paying attention. You've exceeded my expectations, despite your first impression. Allow me to explain your next. Yes, I just heard that your team had a ton of casualties. How many times has it been now? Shouldn't you be at your team's side? It looked super depressing over there. Accidents happen. I want them to understand that it's not a big fuss. Dwelling on it only encourages them to cry more, and it will eventually tire them out. But people have died. Maybe you should save something like at least some half-hearted commemorative speech to cheer the employees up. I mean, we should lead our departments and all. Perhaps your aim is different from mine, then. I see no point in being sentimental, caring too much about the respect for employees or the little complaints they make will steer you away from what's truly important. Well, I'm just saying. I guess there's no right answer, is there? We're both busy, so I'll see you later. What do you think, manager? Should I go comfort them for the sakes of the department's morale? Nah. A gesture of goodwill without sincerity is nothing more than an act of diplomacy after all. We're not— What is this music? We're not the ones whose lives are on the line. We don't live with the risk of every moment possibly being the last. Nor are we always so close to death's touch as to not have any attachment to life or worldly values. This music is— I'm gonna fight it. I disagree with the way Hod copes with it. She just seeks to confront her own mind and turns a blind eye to reality. It'd be much more helpful to work hard to find ways to minimize casualties in the future. Via insight work, we can indirectly handle the abnormality. Through insight, we aim to find what they find favorable and unfavorable about their containment unit, and adjust the conditions accordingly. Oh, there it is. Button. Is this considered a No. Oh! So, you are the one who presses the button. Oh! Wait, before the day? Wait, so... Wait, you can press it before you start the day? Huh? Multiple times? Oh my goodness, I'm so confused. Do I have to press this that's up here, or... Is there any... Oh! Wait, you can press the... This doesn't seem like a good idea. Well then. I just nuked the entire game. Alrighty then. That's funny. That is absolutely hilarious. What is this weird mechanic? Well, just never touch it. Yeah. Wait. Why is the level of this higher than... So her weapon should be, in theory, pretty decent, right? Oh, so depending on what weapon you use against something like that, or that matters. I see. That's interesting. That's actually pretty good to know. I guess I could do low levels on her as well. I could try doing this. Might not end well. But technically it shouldn't be any different from what I've been doing. I think today we have to face the Dawn. Nobody's really that good at fighting. It's not that great. And I don't really know how to properly control anyone. I guess we have to learn it now before everything gets bad. Oh no. Why is he looking like that? Why is London taking the beating? I think London's gonna be fine. I can't really see one of them very well. Oh no, London! Okay. Go back to your positions, I guess. Okay. We did not lose anyone. I think. Okay, it's all manageable. We will have London do this. Aurora do that, like she's been doing this entire time. Even if the bird breaks free, it's fine. So I'll send Aurora and wait until you get done with that. And I'll send you after the bird, because you should be able to make it. The birds hits echo through the hallways. That's funny. You'll just hear punching randomly happen in the corridors. Oh. So you have to have it attack someone who it can actually damage. I see. Yeah, I see how it can get annoying. Yeah. So you have to have a character who you have to purposefully put in front of the bird. Oh my goodness, you suck. You absolutely suck. A lot of 09s. I think I know what this is. I don't know what these two are though. Guess I'm gonna take this one. I hope I dodged a bullet there. Because I've been shooting myself in the foot this entire night. Manager. Among these 3 letters of the alphabet, A, B, or C, which would you select? B. So you've picked one. Good. Now please listen carefully. People who choose B are detail-oriented. They're rational, realistic, and honest to their needs. What sort of horoscope is this? Even to the point where others may perceive them as snobs. However, the pursuit of practical interest and the tendency to avoid loss will lead them to success. Personally, I dislike the letter B. This is a new pastime among the employees. I find it rather uninteresting. There is no scientific basis behind the observations, but it is admittedly a little fun to waste time with these tests. Okay. You know, maybe I could imagine whether I would have been this or that kind of person if I were human. Is it too odd for me to think about that? No, not really. The letter Z. Zoo. Oh wait, that's not him talking. Oh, ox. Hey, hey, that's cheating. That's not a place at all, doesn't count. Oops, I didn't know you were here, Sephiroth. Yes, ox, sir. Yes, yes, whatever. Sorry, I wasn't aware. But he insisted we. What? You started it. Do you want to get back at me for last time, remember? Shut it, you dork. Okay. I'll think about the appropriate response for this case later. You two focus on your work. Of course, Sephiroth, sir, we're sorry. Looks like word chaining is starting to become one of the more popular pastimes here again. Do you happen to enjoy word chaining, Manager? James, you know you can't enter the cell for work when your mental corruption level is above 80%. It's against the rules. I know. Just this once, please. You know what happens if I fail to finish the assigned work resume? Besides, you know how Sally went in at 82% one time and came out fine? And I'm only at 81%, please. Come on. What are our friends for? Act so strict and the employees will end up isolating you. It'll be so lonely. Just kidding. Even if all the employees were to hate you, I'll still be your playmate. You know that the word playmate has no place in this corp. Whoops, my bad. Anyways, can I please get to work now, my Lord Yesod? Don't forget that I cut you some slack yesterday when we were playing words again. Word chain. That's not at all what he said. Fine, but just this once. And make sure to take a psychological examination right afterwards. You bet. Thank you, Yesod. See you in a bit. See you never. At times, I see hallucinations when I change my clothes. Though the clothing, I can see my skin covered with festering boils. Of course, my body is perfectly fine when I open my eyes. has to come to a point where I've begun to find this side of my normal skin strange and unnatural. I cannot help but ask myself, why is my body intact? Why is it not rotting? I've asked the other Sephiroth about those visions, but it seems I'm the only one experiencing this. Is he a robot? Because if he is, then was he like a human turned into a robot? Through attachment work, we can build bonds with the abnormalities. Abnormalities in possession of social desires will have a tendency to show their disconnect if such needs are unsatisfied. This behavior will occur regardless of whether they have full stomach and spotless containment unit. Who knows? I will never tell. I don't think this is that useful. Right? So we have this book now, and I don't really need to touch it. And it's contained. We're already getting to a point where we need 140. I guess I can order my throwaway character to do it. An ancient-looking religious book that rests on top of a skinny lectern. Its numerous pages are written on old parchment. The employee who reads this book will experience an increase in prudence. And the more you read it, you probably die. Oh no! Deal with this. Why did you walk into it, you stupid? Oh, they what? You're saying that they could have released this man? Oh no. You're right. Her counter is 1. That's good to know. I wouldn't have known that. I mean, hey, if they would have targeted this man, he would have been out. He only has a counter of 1. So, you know, at least it's someone with a counter of 2 and not 1. On the other hand, it's someone that can insta-kill someone, so it's maybe not as good as this guy. Your skin is more skin-colored than I was expecting. Manager, is there something wrong? Ah, I see. Will you wait just a moment? If you cannot bear to look, you should close your eyes. There, I fixed it. There was a system error. How strange. It shouldn't have been so easily compromised. It's a technology originally developed during the war, now widely used for commercial purposes. It's not that impressive of a technology, really. The human brain is fragile. Seeing such a cruel and shocking sight may unintentionally lead to a memory shutdown of the brain's functions. If a manager like you were to suffer such a reaction, it would be very troublesome for me. So I installed a cognition filter in your display. While the cognition filter functions, dead employees will look like cute dolls splattered with red paint. Abnormalities, even those who could ravage your mental state just by being in your sight, will be reduced to adorable toys on the screen for your office. Trust me, before the cognition filter was installed, many a manager lost their sanity on that seat. I cannot allow you to join them. I shouldn't use those buttons. I'm kinda anxious because of the button. If I click here, I might click under the screen, and if the button like happens to be there, and I'll accidentally click the button and kill everyone. Oh, that had happened to you? I just don't want to accidentally misclick, so I'm just gonna use the Q and E buttons to control that, because I think that's a bad habit to get yourself to, because I don't want to click the button on accident. How are they doing? Okay, so I should be very careful about that. I'm gonna order them to go away, just in case. Except for you. You can go back, because Hannah is almost dead. What? Wait! I was just invisible. I'm kind of trying to give everyone their own job. But at the same time, I want them to be able to, in case they can't, or the person responsible for one of the entities can't do the tasks for that entity, I'd want someone else to also do it. Please don't die over here. Okay, good. If the strongest employee becomes uncontrollable, I'd need another one who can do their job for them as well and take their place. And I guess right now that is London, and then it would be Brown and Hannah on the same level. Okay. Its believers prayed that its sanctity would last forever by binding the tome in human skin. The book can be read until one's prudence reaches its limit. And these two other ones are gonna tell you that, oh, by the way, you'll die. So basically, one of them is not good. And I'm guessing it's either this one or this one. But this goes so well with my theme that I'm going for. The whole theme of shooting myself in the foot. I'm just gonna close my eyes and have my finger land on one of them. Then again, I know where what is. Fine, I'll just pick this one. Is anyone there? Can you read me? I repeat, is anyone there? You can call me B. I am an insider, someone who knows a lot about the company. Please, understand that I cannot reveal my I'm going to tell you 3 truths that the company wishes to keep hidden over the following days. Tell me, please, what do you think we are hidden by the company? Should I rephrase that? Let me ask you like this then. Are you satisfied with your job here? It's not really all that great. It's a lot of stress, you know. So on day 13, you have a small chance of having an aleph just present itself in front of your face. And you don't even know? Shut up, I'm not talking to you. Is that so? Well, I can't judge whether or not you're telling the truth. You're the manager, but you don't actually know anything about the company, do you? Would you say I'm wrong? Shut up, cat! Each time we speak, we need to be as brief as possible. I'm ending the call here. Contacting someone for a long period of time is dangerous. That day, James released 2 abnormalities on purpose, and eventually 3 clerks and 4 agents were killed. As you may know, having 2 abnormalities breach and losing 4 agents is rather a significant loss for manpower. I know the kind of place we work in. I'm not regretful for the fact that I was unable to stop him. It's that I regret having developed a personal relationship with him. I was careless with my position and let my subordinates exploit me. Chatting, games, yes, all of it was fun. James was a good joker too. Of course I have fun playing word chain. That sounds like the most boring thing ever. The price I had to pay for the error I made was not trivial in any way. Manager, this is Lobotomy Corporation. I will give you a lobotomy. We see body bags every single day. It's a lonely place. Sometimes you will feel the urge to share the distress and anxiety with someone else. To have a friend. The manager. Whenever you feel lonely, please remember what happened to me and try not to make the same mistake as I did. You'll be able to get over the meaningless deaths that way. I envy Angela. She's truly a heartless monster. People say that I am too rational. Yes, sought the cold-blooded machine. Yes, sought the viper. Yes, sought the cruel and emotionless. A frigid being who won't even bat an eye at the deaths of dozens of employees. I won't deny that I deserve the reputation. However, whoever built this place has to be a much more cruel person than I am. Sometimes I wish I was an AI without emotions. A vague sense of sympathy will only cloud your judgment, and you are bound to make mistakes that way. Why would they place AIs with emotion to handle the facility if they were well aware that emotion would only get in the way? Do you know the answer? The answer is so that you can communicate with people more effectively, because humans do not like emotionless things, for the most part. That's my guess. The best course of action is to handle things before everything turns sour. All will remain in order as long as the abnormalities are managed with the best results. Please be sure to handle everything carefully. As far as I know, this is the best way to ensure nothing bad occurs. Safety team or the training team? I think I'm gonna go with training team, maybe? I don't exactly know what the buff is what they give. Well, I guess I'm gonna take the training team first. Okay, let's study this, I guess. I'm guessing it's based on which face it has. Let's take London, just as a testing dummy, and move them here. And I'll enter the room as soon as they're happy, I'm guessing? Because that's the most logical sense I can make of right now. Oh boy, that's a lot of... Okay, I should spend this on these. The subject changes their facial expression at certain intervals. However, when faced with another person, their changes halt. From smiles to anger, they have 5 levels of facial expression. Dubbed faces 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No special circumstances came from phase 3. Phase 2 showed an increased success rate, and the employee healed SB while work was successfully completed. Phase 4 showed 150% damage dealt during work, and the success rate declined. Okay, so I did understand it in that sense. I think these all give you the same amount, is what I'm guessing. That doesn't mean that it is true. I haven't checked. To me, it's more important to understand the gist of things first. Phase 5 showed 200% damage dealt during work, and the success rate drastically declined. Phase 1 showed 50% damage dealt during work, and the success rate increased. In addition, each time work was successful, the employee's HP and SP recovered. I'm guessing all of them are the same. Yeah, it just purely comes down to the face. Is that a gun? Those who open the book will be enlightened to unimaginable truths. The ones who have mastered the truths will be called by the prophets. This call cannot be denied. The more one reads, the more they will become vulnerable to white damage. Okay. Save us now and forevermore. The truth shall set us free. Any employee who panics after reading this book will perish immediately. Very good for your health. Nice. Well, at least I don't have to touch it anymore. Oh, we need to choose another one. Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. Unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of their cocooned colleague. Is this a spider? The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. 2 of the 3 are decent. Well, my heart's picking this one. What do you think of the Sephiroth? Don't you find them somewhat lacking in certain ways? You have the liberty to disregard whatever they may say. I picked the EU? No! My heart is EU! However, please be kind to them. This is the burden we must bear if we want to advance their departments, so to speak. I have never had any serious discussions with them. They seem to be uncomfortable conversing with me, most likely due to the fact that I am a superior being. Even if they are secretly jealous of my superiority, there is nothing they can do to change that. After all, I am the most advanced AI in this company. You wouldn't pick it ever? Oh, hi. You're not angry, are you? I'm Hod. I'm in charge of the training team. We're, what we do is, you know, accidents happen in the company. But Lady Angela said that about half of those accidents could be easily prevented if the employees showed more initiative. So the training team provides employees with a work manual and sufficient training. You know, to try and reduce the number of accidents. We also help employees that are transferring to different departments and adapting to their new workplace. I'm not very skillful in many areas, but I'll try not to be a hindrance at least. In fact, I've been testing out a new employee program these days. I don't know if it will work out, but oh, you want to know more about the program? As you know, the company is quite demanding. Even though we run consistent checkups, many of our employees regularly lose their sanity. I know exactly what it's like. I mean, I don't directly interact with the abnormalities, but I know what it feels like to lose yourself. I'm not sure if employees will like my new program, or if it will prove to be helpful. I can only hope. It's all thanks to you, Miss Hod. I feel so much better after talking to you as you I'm finally free from all those horrible thoughts that used to haunt me every morning. No, it was your courage to bare your heart to me that really solved the problem. I just showed you more where to start. I mean it. I'd have probably hung myself by now if it wasn't for you. Anyways, Miss Hod, you really did save my life. I'm so fortunate to have you as my Sephiroth. You're a really, really good person. Thank you, Tiffany. I'm so glad to see you getting better. I heard you'll be transferring to a different team soon. I hope you do well there. Please make sure to not forget the conversations we had. Of course, miss, I won't. You see that, manager? My program's really working. I want to be as helpful as a person I can be here. Because the harder I try, the more lives I can save. I'm part of the training team. We make instructional manuals and train our employees when needed. But there are some things about field experience that the manual just can't teach. I'm sure you'll guide your employees well enough to survive and be better people, right? It's a dead samurai? London, you are my testing subject. Okay, so there's a lot to know about this guy. I'm gonna go in with instinct. And see what happens. Sometimes the passionate battle cries, shouts just... Oh. Slightly broken, the armor is still unbelievably well preserved. The right arm to suit is broken. After a light investigation. Okay, they have a high success rate. An agent with level 1 fortitude was placed into containment room. After work ended, they were found with their head sliced clean off. Well, I'm glad I put someone of a higher level in there. Oh boy. Let's see what insight will do. Should I first maybe figure out what this does? An agent who performed repression work with the abnormality was found to have an artifact which had the same chemical composition. The agent stated that it made them feel as if we're protecting them. That does not seem like a good thing. That's not good. An agent with attached was ordered to continue engaging in repression with any abnormality. Each time a work process ended, a physical examination of the agent was carried out. The result of the examination found that the effects given to the agent changed in accordance with the number of times reposition work was done. 5 has high. Nobody of my team is 5. High is 4. Huh, 9 is also not good enough. Do not let agent perform attachment work. If they do, will disappear with the agent being decapitated as soon as they enter the containment unit, killing them instantly. Performs excessive amounts of repossession work, then the effect that the artifact provides will gradually become negative. So just do instinct work. That's fine. It's non-escaping. Good to know that. Don't do that. Literally, the button's right there. Don't do that. If I would have sent one of the newbies, they would have immediately died. Immediately. Now again, let's send the most useless away. And let's deal with the noon. Okay, this can be really bad. Where the hell are they? What the hell is that? The hell is that? Everybody? I was expecting them little gremlins, but it's a trap? What do you mean it's a trap? I'm gonna send this team. Oh, well... I guess it kind of picked the target itself. It almost killed everyone? Okay. I have no idea what to do. I would want to send people who can do long-ranged. Okay, Vera died. I can't do the controls right. I'm messing up the controls. Please, do the controls. Okay, oh no. Don't let the scorching girl out. I can't really make it in time. I don't really mind that I lost Vera. What did Vera have? The giant gun? Okay. We lived. Except for we lost one, but I don't care. Vera sucked anyways. Yeah, that's what I figured, that it would scatter, but the problem was that all of my employees were scattered because it was dealing too much damage. And I was trying to avoid them from dying, which, well, didn't end well. I'm surprised that Vera died and not like one of these dudes. Okay, Vera's death was on me, okay? I misclicked a bunch of times. I was trying to send Vera away, but I ended up clicking the wrong buttons and then it didn't happen. Coming back to the whole thing of this game has janky controls. Pause is the ultimate panic button? Not for me. My ultimate panic button is not pressing pause. Oh, 2 died. Had died. Well, it was about time for Had to die. Okay, never mind. One of the useless ones did die. Oh yeah, you're right. Time for another one, isn't it? You can enter your body through any aperture? No matter how many he cuts down, the forest still remains dense. The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. I'm kind of scared of this one. Wait, I can't handle this one? Are you saying that all 3 of these are horrible? You would pick the first one? This playthrough is already heading to a rough start, so I guess... Man... If there's at least any chance for me to do anything. The first truth I will tell you is, do not trust the AI at your side. In this day and age, most AI possess an intellect of at least 10 regular people combined. Some might even imitate human emotions with ease. However, they can do things you are not aware of yet. For example, some AI can lie. Or rather, to be more precise, they can withhold information. If the controller of an AI is given the order to not share specific information, he has no obligation to tell the truth to anyone, other than the controller. Some advanced AI may exploit such an order to tell lies, reinterpreting the meanings of the command. I programmed an AI before. Well, participated in the programming, to be exact. That's how I know for a fact that an AI will not necessarily tell the truth. In case you don't want... doubt I'm saying, I will send you a program for your monitor that I developed myself. This key will function like Pinocchio. The nose will lengthen, the color red means untruth. This is a test version, so it can only be used once. Okay, basically, I was thinking of ending the stream here, but if you guys want to see my first reaction to the creature, I can go in the game and then just quit. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna fill out these vacancies over here. Is it like one of these categories? It has to be. I'd be surprised if it's even that, because you're making it sound like one of these. Well, I guess I'm gonna interact with it once and then call it it. Let's see what my luck is. I think instinct, actually. If in doubt, instinct out. Let's see what fate London shall meet. It's turtle! It produces lots of energy, but it also deals a lot of damage. You know, London's actually doing better than I thought. Never mind. I think... An observation has concluded that employees with low HP are more susceptible to special ability. In particular, taking higher damage during work raises the probability of its occurring. However, getting a good work result prevents its special ability from occurring. Did I avoid the special ability then? That was a good result? London, you can't keep getting away with this. London MVP. Yeah. Some employees suffering from the phenomenon showed the following symptoms over time. Green skin and rash on the body. Drastically reduced movement speed. When Christopher, who was suffering from the mentioned symptoms, was left alone for a certain time, they changed into a form akin to this and this form of it. London, you wanna try your luck one more time? Salute to the London. Come on, London, I believe in you. It is going worse than before. London might not survive this. I definitely won't, no. Come on, London, MVP. Is there anything different, London? Did London avoid it again? Warning, any employee that has made contact with the infected employee prior to them turning into blah is likely to be infected as well. All employees in the department must be observed for any of the symptoms mentioned prior. Oh. I think London is fine. Okay, I don't know how we did that. Okay, so I guess, thank you for all you joining. You guys were really helping me out. And honestly, I think I enjoyed the game more with having you guys here and being my emotional support. Because I made very poor decisions with picking my creatures. I know I could have been taking, like, the soda machine thing, the granny. No, I took the psychos that are breathing into my ears non-stop. That's what I chose. I chose the burning girl that can blow up any of my employees at any moment when it loosens up. And I'm stuck with a blob that can turn my employees green and control them. That's the fun of it. I guess so.